with that, let's go ahead and head now to the bracket reveals.
Dun, dun, dun. Or was the correct tune, or was the correct jingle? Dun, 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 dun. By the way, that Silver Shield was really cheap, let me tell you.
So was the Flame Sword.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a fun week coming up. Let's be honest. I mean, you vanilla monster groups. If I'm not mistaken, that means zones 0, 1, and 2 are going to be very weak. Like no harder than ghosts, I think, if I understand that right.
Zone 2 is ghosts.
Yeah, and and then the next thing you know, boom, you got green dragons and wizards and star wyverns, or you can just run the skeletons. Yeah, this is gonna be fun, and definitely looking forward to seeing some races here.
Yeah, and permanent repel is going to be interesting because, if you get Erdrick's armor in one of the first chests, you're gonna not run into any of those enemies at all.
Yeah, we're gonna have runners PMing Math Girl and saying that they want to reseed. That's what's gonna happen.
Because permanent repel, anytime you damage break an enemy, you will no longer run into them at all anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever played or even watched a permanent repel seed. It just seems very tricky, and I think I would definitely be wanting to practice these flags a lot before running them. But yeah, for sure, this sounds fun and tough as well. So, I mean, yeah, good luck to everybody in the first round for sure.
Yeah, we were complaining about week 4 being 2 hours. Expect these to be closer to 2 hours, and it makes sense. Not dissing the administrators, of course. They do have a tough job. I've been through it, but you should expect 2 hours, and it makes sense. You're in the playoffs. It's time to, Show us what you're made of.
Yeah, it's time to have a seed that is long enough that it gives you a chance to show off your skill as well as your luck.
Yeah, It's only going to get more difficult from there. And they're just going to get harder.
Here we go. Now, as the previous screen did mention, it is going to be 4 groups of 4 playing off against each other. The top 2 runners will progress. And Group A is going to be Angel FM, DK, Nimanva, and Cyberdark. Group B is going to be Zarnax, Janus Zeal, Big Slamu, and Tristal MTG. Group E, or D, as in Delta, is going to be Mr. Holmes, Beta Strap, Diabetes II, and Archfield Monk. And in Group C is High Spirits, Jay Copper, Brian Williams, 42, and Ferran Burgundy.
These
all right,
are lit. This is going to be amazing. I'm super pumped for playoffs.
Yeah, let's start with Group A. All I'm going to say is I'm sorry, Cyberdark. You're gonna have a real hard time getting through Angel and DK, and Nimanva has really made
hang on. Apparently there was a mistake in this particular graphic. The actual groups are Group A, Angel FM, DK, Nimanva, Cyberdark. Group B is Zarnax, Janus Zeal, Big Slamu, Tristal. Group C is High Spirits, Jay Copper, Brian Williams, and Ferran Burgundy. Group D is Mr. Holmes, Beta Strep, Diabetes II, and Archfield Monk.
Right. I think that's what she said.
Yeah, the arrows are pointing the wrong direction, I believe. So Group A will play B.
Okay.
The arrows are good. Yeah. Okay, the top 2 members from Group A will be facing the top 2 members from Group B.
Yeah.
The top 2 from Group C will be facing Group D, and then the top 2 from each of those matches will go into our Final 4.
Yeah, that's right. So
basically flip Group B and D as far as their location, and you have it right.
Right.
Gotcha.
Anyway, so we talked about Group A. I don't know if anybody wants to add anything about Group A, except I'm sorry, Cyberdark. That's all I can think of at this point.
Yeah, the Angel's going to be... Well, I mean, all three of them are way better than I am anyway.
Well, Angel's the reigning league champion. DK's the reigning standard champion. Nimanva has really been making a tear in the league, but you made it out of the tiebreaker race. I mean, you never know, right, Cyber? That's why they play the game.
Now, I would like to point out, this is Janice Zeal's very first tournament and has already made it into the playoffs. Namanva last tournament was his first.
Let me correct you. Janice has been actually around for a few years.
Really?
Fact. Yeah, this is the furthest they've gotten, though. That is a very
Janice
impressive.
Is an OG.
Yeah. Janice is really advanced throughout the years, so well deserving of that 5 seed, and definitely going to give Big Slamu a challenge. But there's Tristal MTG, the closest person I've known to win a major tournament in 2 randomizers. He won the inaugural FFR Spring Tournament, Final Fantasy Randomizer Spring Tournament, and then he's gotten second twice in DWR, once in Chaos and once in last year's tournament. So, I almost want to say sorry Zarnax, but Zarnax has been doing very well as well. So, oh my goodness.
Sorry to everybody.
Sorry to everybody.
You know what? These are gonna be some awesome matches to watch, because everybody here has brought their A game to this tournament.
Yeah. I mean, Group C, I actually, you know what, Farhan? I think that is the best group for you, to be honest with you. That's probably your highest chance of, getting into the Elite Eight. Now, of course, there is High Spirits, who has won the Chaos Tournament in the first league. Jay Coper, who's done very well. Of course, there's Brian Williams, the 11th seed. It is not going to be easy, but I think that is going to be your best chance to get to the Elite Eight. You get a good race, and it's on. I don't know if you agree with that, Farhan, but I don't know. I'm trying to be neutral here.
Looks like we got.
I'm sorry. My sister came into the room, and I was acknowledging her, and IRL stuff. But look at that, live editing. Okay, so
yeah, we're
go along here. So yeah,
fixing the graphic
Group C. Oh boy, am I in trouble.
I was saying that was the highest chance of you winning. Getting to the Elite Eight. Believe it or not. I mean, would you rather run into Mr. Holmes or Angel or Tristal or?
You're also. I mean, Brian Williams. I don't think I've run into him over the course of the league, but High Spirits, just in this league alone, this is kind of the rubber match because we're 1-1 against one another, and High Spirits and Jay Coper annihilated me in week 5. It was just last week, so.
We'll see. We'll see, Farhan. You got your loss out of the way, so now you're going to dominate, right?
Wait, things are being shuffled around again here.
Yeah, they're fixing which groups are actually going to be facing off against each other correctly. So now it has been fixed. Now the graphic is accurate.
I think we have to start over now. I'm just kidding.
All right, we'll start with week 1. Here we now.
No. I'm retired. Let's go to Group D.
For the summer tournament.
Yeah, right.
I retired after last year, and here I am. So
yeah, right. Yeah, hey, you're in the playoffs, and I'm not. So you beat me. Where were we going? Oh, Mr. Holmes. Mr. Holmes, Beta Strap, and Diabetes, and Archfield Monk. Group D. Well, D stands for death, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be the group of death. I think Mr. Holmes will probably win. Beta Strep won the Tournament of Hope in January. but Diabetes and Archfield could easily win a tournament too. So, hello, Group of Death.
Yeah, all 4 runners are going to be out to win it, and it is going to be a race that you should not miss. But, after that, the groups E and F, the winners from that runoff will get to play random percent. All of the flags have a 50-50 chance of being enabled or disabled, and you won't know which until it starts.
Isn't that lovely?
I did recently commentate a random percent tournament for Legend of Zelda Randomizer, and that was absolutely wild. I can't even imagine how that's going to work for something like this. Now, that's a good point, Super Red Jack noting in chat. Is this 50-50 the way that it's a 50-50 to, say, hit stop spell on a particular enemy in this game? Because if that's the case, it's more like it's 95-5.
Well, that's only because the stop spell random uses the XCOM RNG engine.
So I actually have some clarifications on week 7. Each group will have its own random flags, but the plan is to let you know on a Sunday what the flags are, and then you can schedule your race for later in the week. So you do have a bit of time to practice your flags.
Silence takes over the commentary booth.
That's all the gears spinning of the possibilities regarding that, I'm sure.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting, regardless. But
I mean, you could end up with vanilla, and you could end up with absolute hell. So.
Yeah, that's right.
The chaos seed is one of the flags that has a 50% chance of being flipped. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. So does Big Swamp. So you got 25% chance of Big Swamp chaos.
Yup.
Oh, great. It's like a Lingwar fight.
That's right. You know your Lingwar.
Just remember, it's always the third one.
Oh, I keep rolling A.
Dragon Warrior 4 Randomizer, created by Game Boy F9 here. Definitely something you should check out as well. Shameless plug.
Thank you.
Yeah, the Lengwar is an infamous fight, even in vanilla Dragon Quest 4, because it creates 3 clones of itself, so you have a 25% chance of hitting the correct Lingwar.
Whereas in the randomizer, you just cast Exploded, and then eventually you'll get the right one.
Exploded, or Lightning, or you use the Aeolus Shield, or a few other workarounds, we'll call them.
Right?
Simplifiers.
Good times.
So this playoff looks like it's going to be real interesting to watch. Do stay tuned for those matches, as the first sets will be coming up this week. Any other comments to make about the brackets?
If you have the Volks hype emote, that you need to use that emote right now. That's all I've got to say. Or your favorite hype emote of your choice. Or that.
Mine is the hype news.
Hype news. There's NASCAR hype. Oh, Sakura hype. Okay. Oh, Harris Heller. Never heard of Harris Heller. Well, there's hype there. There we go. All right, we have our hype.
And then, of course, Triss Luck percent.
Crystal's still in it. Anything can happen.
All right, Cyberdark, Tristal, Archfield, and I. Let's shock the world.
All right, it's on.
Maybe not, but we'll see. That's about as likely as I do a beating Jackamus tomorrow night in the Super Smash TV tournament first round.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I'll need it.
But hey,
sure
you are.
him could put in a good show, try to get the Group E.
But hey, Ferran, you are going for big money, big prizes. I love it. Anyway,
yeah, I think now we've got enough grandstanding and hot dogging.
I should pick someone to raid. Who should we raid? Nah, we're not doing that. Let's see. No. You finish it off, and I'll figure it out. I might have to break the rules and just do. Oh, Fred Coughlin. He's the winner. All right, let's do it. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, in that case, everybody, this is wrapping up the final match before the playoffs and the bracket reveal. I am Sneaky the Lost, and with me, the commentator's booth is, besides the runners, is going to be Centroid, Math Girl, of course, doing the restreams. Of course, we've got Kemion Renakai and Cyberdark. No, excuse me, Cyberdark was actually a runner here. But we're all gonna be here and say, see you then. Yes, an NYC guy on tracking too.